Good day, I'm Lisa Rowe and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, June 19, 2024. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is assuring members of the diaspora that government is making significant investments in the police force to ensure the dismantling of gangs and a decline in major crimes. He points out that these investments are being made in new technologies, training and increased manpower.
So I want to give you the assurance as a diaspora that we are taking a multifaceted, multi-layer strategic approach in reducing crime without, at the same time, violating the human rights and the standards that our people expect of us.
The Prime Minister was addressing the ceremonial opening of the 10th Biennial Jamaica Diaspora Conference on Tuesday. More than 1,100 delegates were in attendance for the event, which was held at the Montego Bay Convention Center. Meanwhile, Commissioner of Police Dr. Kevin Blake said steps are being taken to improve the negative perception of the Jamaica Constabulary Force that persists, despite major investments taking place. He says this will include an intense communication strategy.
The conversation has started. Our social media sites have been active. We go out and have discussion with our members and our wider public in order to, improve the information that is out there.
Dr. Blake was addressing a Riverside chat at the Diaspora Conference on Monday. In more news from the conference, the government plans to expand the reach of its Jamaica Export and Investment Business Mission into non-traditional markets this year. Last year, the Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Senator Auburn Hill, led a delegation to the Caribbean and traditional markets such as the United States, Canada, and London.
This year, we're doing a lot of non-traditional markets. So next month, we're doing Latin America, Mexico, Colombia, Costa Rica, and El Salvador. And at the end of August, early September, we'll be doing Nigeria, Ghana, Rwanda, and Sierra Leone.
The president of JAMPRO outlined this year's mission while addressing a plenary session of the Diaspora Conference on Monday.
The objective of those missions are twofold. We're not just going there talking about Jamaica and what a wonderful place we are to invest, because we are. We are also bringing with us business people from Jamaica who we will put in contact with business people in those countries with a view to exporting to that country or developing business partnerships. So if you are interested in any of these missions, please talk to us.
In the meantime, Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Senator Auburn Hill, is calling on more diasporans to invest in orchard farms locally. He says that while there is a growing market for exports of local produce, Jamaica does not produce enough to meet the demands of overseas markets.
We need a lot more ackee, a lot more mango, a lot more breadfruit flour and slices, a lot more mangoes. And for that to happen, we need to see 500 acres, 1,000 acres of mangoes and breadfruit orchards being grown.
Minister Hill stresses that there are many benefits to be derived from investments in agriculture production and its byproducts. To this end, he assures that the government, as well as the private sector, stand ready to provide support for members of the diaspora seeking to invest.
And when you come, we have benefits like the productive input relief, where the government will give you relief from customs, give you custom waivers, all the taxes that are related to that import, not just the machinery, but the material as well. So diaspora can bring their money in here, and VM, JN, and all the other financial institutions made it very clear, GK Capital, that they will help you get money in Jamaica, to invest in Jamaica, even as you bring your seed money in from overseas.
The 10th Biennial Jamaica Diaspora Conference wraps up today. In other news, the government has allocated roughly $40 million towards the construction of a coffee storage facility. This is to enhance the caliber and international recognition of Jamaican coffee. The new facility was unveiled recently at the Jamaica Agricultural Commodities Regulatory Authority, JACRA's Marcus Garvey Drive location in Kingston. Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, Floyd Green, says the warehouse boasts military-grade equipment to precisely trace shipment stages, in addition to sophisticated temperature and humidity control systems.
And of course, on-site laboratory for cupping, quality testing for our export-ready coffee. And we're going to continue to infuse the new age technology to ensure that when people come to visit, they see that we have the best of kind right here in Jamaica, led by JACRA.
Jamaica will now have the benefit of a new software platform called the eDelfin Donor to streamline and enhance blood donation and management island-wide. The software facilitates donor registration and management, screening and deferral tracking, and allows for the scheduling and organization of blood drives. These are in addition to cross-matching blood types, inventory management for blood products, and integration with laboratory and hospital systems. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health and Wellness, Dunstan Bryan, made the announcement last Friday on World Blood Donor Day. He also revealed that the Spanish Town Hospital Blood Collection Center would be operating for an additional day each week. Starting June 25, the Blood Collection Center will open every Monday and Saturday. And finally, the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport is partnering with J. Ryan Nephew Limited for this year's Emancipation Independence celebrations. The entities recently signed an agreement that will see the private sector company providing sponsorship support worth $20 million to stage the island-wide events. Managing Director of J. Ryan Nephew Limited, Jean-Philippe Père, says the company will also provide support to its private sector partners for hosting other related activities during the period. Emancipation and independence activities are to be held from July 31 to August 6, with major emphasis on the country's significant achievements over the years. Minister Olivia Grange says this year's celebrations promise exciting activities each year over the period. The festivities will commence with a media launch on June 20, with other events leading up to the finale, the Grand Gala on Independence Day, August 6. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lisa Rowe. Thanks for watching.